Good morning, everybody. Good evening, whenever you're watching this. I'll tell you what, it's morning for me, and there's nothing I like better in the morning than waking up, someone taking my trailer, and getting handed a fat stack of cash. $550 for a weekly rental. The trailer is gone. $550, that's a couple days work. But instead of being lazy, I'm gonna hit the road, go make more money. The grind never stops, especially in this economy. Easy. Flexing money is so stupid and unbecoming, but for this YouTube channel, I do it for you guys to show you how incredible it is whenever you finally take a risk in life. It pays off big time. I forget what the total cash that we made on the trailer rental business has been, but it is very, very close to completely paying itself off. Boom. So I'll just come out and say it. I've come to the decision that I need to sell this house. So I am moving. I had my realtor come over a couple days ago, give us like sort of a mini appraisal. What he thinks we're gonna get. Because I have been wanting to hang on to this property just so desperately, just to turn it into a moneymaker. And with this market, it's just too insane. I know that the patient get rich, but I mean, it's to the point now I just can't hold my little family back anymore. Like, we need to move on and grow. And even though hanging on to this, even my realtor said, he's like, dude, you were sitting on a pot of gold. This is the perfect rental property. I can't sacrifice any more time, because the longer we wait, the more expensive home gets, and just the further out of reach getting out of this place becomes. So I have a down payment set aside already, and then with selling this house, I mean, it just blows the options wide open. There's gonna be a ton more freedom and a lot more options out there for us to buy a home. So the first thing I need to do with this place to get it ready to sell here in like the next month or maybe the next week, who knows how fast this is gonna go now, because this is totally uncharted territory. We gotta get the ball rolling here. So I gotta curb appeal this house, start getting stuff packed up. You guys have no idea what you signed up for with this video.
ZR2 AT4X Bison with the Duramax engine. What better pair could you even imagine dropping on 717 Supply? They always bring the heat to the table with some insane merchandise, all this stuff. Worth times 20 entries, plus $50,000 cash for each truck. That means both of these vehicles plus $100,000 in cold, hard cash, ready to hit your pocket in just a couple of hours. That's all that's left on this giveaway. Time is running out. I mean, these two trucks just put me in a good mood. Seeing this is just, I don't know, brings me hope. Because, I mean, the world's going in the right direction, right? I mean, everything is just so beautiful and awesome. Even though the world might be ending, why not enjoy the final days with one of these insane machines? Both given the 717 Supply treatment, method wheels, big old chunky 37-inch tires, plus the cash. Don't forget the cash. You won't be seeing a pair like this on the channel for a long time. So get entered now. My audience is very small in the grand scheme of YouTube, and some of my viewers have won before. So give it a shot. Thank you guys, truly, for all the support, and good luck. Spring cleaning time. This is my second favorite time of year aside from Christmas. Yes, I know I didn't lay the weed mat that great. I hate this stuff, but I have no other choice. For those of you interested in landscaping, it's your lucky day. Here's about 30 seconds of my landscaping content. I've loaded rock in the back of my truck before because mulch, the problem with mulch, this is super interesting content, I know, is it degrades to dirt. So then you have dirt on top of your weed mat and it defeats the purpose, then weeds grow. It's just a big old mess. But luckily, even with my short bed little truck here, we're gonna see if it can even fit some rock. I got it all cleaned out, dumped in my driveway like a pig. But we got some AAA liners here. I have them in the description. They hooked me up. They have bed mats and floor mats. You can see I've been using these things. You pop these out, rinse them off, they're good to go. Laser fit, just like WeatherTech, and a lot cheaper. So if you want them, hit them up in the description. Yeah, big shout out to them, because even though the bed is rhino lined, it scratches and just takes paint easily. Like, this stuff, it stains essentially. So it's good to have this. We're gonna see if this little, what even is this? 4.5 foot bed, 5 foot bed can fit a full heaping scoop of rock. That's 1,500 pounds to us local folks. All right, here we are. Landscaping Central. All right, sales office. We'll see what type of stones they got. They got some geese, Jack River, ocean gravel, ocean blend, red rock. Ooh, those would all look good. Those would all look good, but where? I guess River Jack. He said it's gonna be a tight fit. So far, so good. That it is heavy. It's squatted back here. The turbo is whistling. It sounds like a little mini diesel truck. The turbo is so freaking cool. Going up that little hill back there, just screaming. Sorry about the seatbelt. Screaming to give this thing more power. It's not struggling though. Hummer EV. Seeing those everywhere. It's pretty sick.
Little bit of squat.
A little bit of squat. I can barely fit my fist in there.
And we're up heavy on the front end. So if you're wondering, can your Chevy Colorado hold 1,700 pounds in stone? Yes. Very nice. These are massive rocks. I didn't know they were gonna be so big. This is all the further the one load made it, but it looks good, especially with the flowers. And then we got to cover all of this yet, so we had to pick up a second batch of rock. They look like potatoes. So I think this will cover at least this section. I don't know about this little patch over here, and there ain't no way we're even going to be able to get started on this, but it would look so good. So we'll see. Yeah, it didn't cover that much. Here's the finished product. Looks way better. Definitely like it. Once these bushes grow a little bit more, I can trim them up. Spring is here. I think it looks great. I love the look of River Rock. Got another birdie up here. Made a nest. 4 eggs this year. It's awesome. Job 1 is done. Now to cut the grass. Done and ready for sale. We'll see how this goes. All that's left is to clear the driveway, have a photographer come over, take some pictures, and we'll see how much we get. And done. Dropped off. Good to go.
Big video. My favorite videos to make is the house hunting videos. This has been going on though for too long. Too long have I been looking for a freaking house.
The day is finally here where we are putting in an offer on a home that is well outside of our budget. But luckily, with us selling our house, or going to be selling our house, our budget's wide open. A lot more house is available. So we're no longer looking at places like this. Well, we are, because the goal is to still keep our home and rent it out. But now we're willing to part with our house and capitalize on the equity and put offers in on monstrosities, such as this beautiful home. Everything besides the door is pretty gorgeous. The door definitely needs to go. I could see something like this or whatever else example I have on the screen. I don't even know. I have nothing in mind, but whatever you saw, that I guess that's good enough. It's better than that. But just look at the inside of this thing. This is almost identical to my custom built home. One that I spent over $17,000 on designing and have nothing to show for it except for 5 pieces of paper. One of the only drawbacks is though, right there is the interstate. It's crazy. And this house is commanding an asking price of over $700,000. But we put an offer in below asking price. It's been on the market for 4 days. And in today's day and age, that is an eternity. But look at this thing. Gorgeous through and through. Don't know if I could have designed it better myself. I mean, this is a prime piece of real estate. Once offers are in play and money's in motion, there's no going back. So I really want to know quickly, before we get too far down this road, what your guys' opinion is. Because yes, we can have the townhouse or a cheaper, much less expensive single family home, retain my first house. That way I have 2 properties and can make a lot more money. We've been through this before. Or I can collect my chips now and get the forever home right away. Like I said, this is almost identical to my custom built house that we were going to build. The above ground pool, not super a fan of that. I mean, I guess it's technically in ground, it's above ground, I don't know. But whatever, I'll deal with that. It's just because the property's on a bit of a hill here, so they couldn't just put it nicely in the ground itself. They had to build the deck around it. But yeah, lots of cool exterior shots of the house, and it has a 3-car garage. That is a huge bonus. This is a monstrosity. This is a big house, 3,629 square feet, and it's gorgeous from top to bottom. Very nice grand entryway here with some custom like wood flooring. You guys see that? There's like a little, I don't really know how I feel about it, but I mean, I guess it's cool. It's very unique. And this is just like, I keep saying, just like my custom built home, where it has a staircase that goes upstairs from the front door, and there's also a staircase from the living room to get upstairs. Nice dining room right off of the main entryway, and that blends into the kitchen, which has this very nice tile flooring. Open floor plan, so it allows the kitchen to blend in with like the little breakfast area and the living room, which anyone who's followed this channel for quite some time knows I love 2-story ceilings in the living room where you're able to see upstairs and have an overlook from upstairs downstairs. And the main reason I like that is because I grew up in a home that was similar to this, where you're able to run out of your bedroom on Christmas morning,
look down, see all the presents, and then race down the stairs. I know that sounds a little bit weird and childish, but I would love for my kids to get to enjoy that. And with a townhouse, your kids' memories don't really care that you're making money by hanging on to a rental property. They live in the moment and enjoy life, so this is another reason I'm sort of leaning towards this. Lots of space for an office and then just auxiliary rooms. Of course, the bathrooms. The master bedroom is very nice. You have a 2-step ceiling here. I forget what this is called. Tray ceiling? Well, I don't know what it's called, but you guys can see it. It's a different style ceiling than just a flat surface. Big French doors that look out into the hallway, living room, balcony area. Jacuzzi tub, not a must for me. I'd actually prefer not to have that because I only take showers, but it's cool to have this, I guess, for aesthetic purposes. You have a nice big window to look over the backyard and the pool. Your shower. 2 walk-in closets here, both with a ton of space, guest bedrooms, bathrooms, and all the sorts. And they're Flyers fans. Is that a bonus? I don't know. Hopefully this deal doesn't fall apart like the Flyers playoff hopes. Just a tiny little laundry room here right off of the garage, and I love this whenever they have sort of the wash sink, the slop sink next to the machines. Just makes things nice and easy if anything's muddy or dirty, which we deal with a lot coming home and off-roading. Can just rinse it off in the slop sink, toss it in the washer. You're good to go. Of course, a pool, not a must for me, but I mean, if it's going to come with the house, I will happily take it. And this is in a good area. A friend of mine lives up here, so I'm familiar with it. But yeah, right off of the highway and commanding such a big price is a little tricky. This is a 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,629 square feet, and we are about to put an offer in on this place, and if it is accepted, our home is going to have to go on the market immediately to help pay for the down payment. Here's the other thing. What's more entertaining? Making stupid Karen content with a townhouse, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty with the HOAs and all that other stuff because you're all on top of each other, or being able to make content in a nice big home like this, can spread out, lots of room. I have a garage to do work in, and I'm telling you guys, I know I'm not the most talented YouTuber, but if I had a garage, my video quality would improve at least twice as much, at least, because it's private. My tools have a nice organized place to go, and I'm not standing out my driveway with all of my neighbors just staring at me wondering, what am I doing?
Getting a little ahead of myself here, but already starting to pack up. If the offer is accepted, we want to get ahead of the game. This is all from the collection. This is going to take a long time, and there's twice as much of this upstairs. Thank you guys so much for watching. So excited for this new chapter of life if it happens. And if it doesn't happen, like I said, because we're willing to sell this home now, this opens up a ton more options. So this shouldn't take long. Even in this crazy market, I feel like we'll be able to get out of here and into a new place very quickly. We'll see how it goes. You guys can be watching this video in the future. I might still be living here, but I got a good feeling about this, and I hope that we get that home because it's incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember the giveaway that's going on down in the description that ends in like a couple of hours, very, very soon, times 20 entries. Best time to get entered for both trucks. If you made it this far in the video, say crib down in the comments. No, not MTV cribs, but I'm hoping to get a new crib. Anyway, that's it. See you guys next time.